talented riders. They are serious. Head down. Gate is down. And we are ready to battle. Oh, my man didn't get, oh my goodness. That was 4 guys collected in that first turn about 100 feet out of the gate. Let's hope those guys are all right. We got a great staff to take care of them. We'll try to check in with our Whole Shot Award winner, Kawasaki rider, Yamaha riders. Check that. And we'll see who this young man is.
Hey folks, real quick, we have a truck out there that needs moved. Sounds like a Chevy Silverado on the other side of the old announcing tower. That'd be like right at the entrance. That's got to be moved immediately, or we will move it for you.
Yep. Hey, it's a banner day for Chase Haynes out of Arizona. He grabs that whole shot on that number 79 Kawasaki, the red gear, green bike. And he avoided some carnage there. We have a few riders down on the start, 1 rider down in the 10 Commandments. So everybody else trying to nurse their way through. Let's hope those kids are okay. And he's still handling it, man. The red gear, green bike, 79 on the plates. Chase Haynes out front. He's got the 41 right behind him, and that would be Emmerich Perrin out of Minnesota. Emmerich Perrin.
Minnesota. Hey,
Minnesota,
same state as our truck over there.
And it might be him. He might have pulled over the kids racing. I'll get it in a minute.
I'll get it in a minute.
Truck needs to be moved over there by the announcer's tower. And the crazy part about the C-Class, this is a class of so much parity. You'll see.
Oh, for sure.
Watch how many pluses you see on these dudes on this board, how many guys they pass, because they'll get horrible starts and then just put the hammer down.
Yeah,
so
you know.
The idea behind the C-Class, you can't have raced Lorettas before.
Correct. I think you're right, yeah. But yeah, you're right. It's interesting to see. You'll have a guy lay down a heater, and then, oh no, that was all my energy.
Big mistake. Yeah.
Whereas the guy that's, hey, maybe back in 5th, 6th, 8th in that first lap, he stays consistent on those lap times and creeps his way up.
Well, I'll tell you who's coming. This guy, did you see him scrub that jump to number 15?
Oh, yeah.
William Barrett on this KTM. You see him in the screen. He jumped over that tunnel jump, and he looks like a B rider.
Yeah, whip that KTM to the outside line there. Working the track, trying to find some speed. Good battle there between Emmerich Perrin and Kyle Paleologos in the 4 spot.
Yeah, a pair of Yamahas for 3rd and 4th, but the kid on the KTM trying to track down our leader, Chase Haynes. He got that whole shot, and William Barrett on the move. Check him out in the 10 Commandments. You can see him. And now this is where fatigue for these riders will come into play. These guys aren't quite used to running 15-minute motos locally. They
That's a good point.
4 or 5 laps, so they are just kind of getting to that point, so they have to go find it, train for it, run those long motos to get ready for these 15-minute motos. We go 15 in the C-Class rather than the 20 for our B-Classes.
Who can hang?
So let's see. Can Chase Haynes hold on to this thing as we zoom back out to those Yamahas, Perrin and Paleologos. They are battling it out. Somebody at home is mad because I'm butchering that name. I know I am.
That's a tough one. Has all the vowels, all the consonants. They're all there.
The entire alphabet, folks.
A-E-Y-O-U. Sometimes Y.
A-E-I-O-U. Tomato, tomato. It's not a fruit, or is it? I don't know.
Or is it? I don't know. It's up for debate.
Yeah, what's not for debate here is our leader trying to knock down a second lap lead. Chase Haynes got the whole shot, but here comes Barrett, and he's on a 2-stroke. See that thing ripping around?
Yeah, Barrett closing in. He got him in the crosshairs now, baby.
Well, he had to point the crosshairs up because my man Chase Haynes shot this double right beside the announcer's tower, and our rider in the number 2 spot not going to take that chance. Now watch Barrett here. He looks pretty quick here. This next whole section all the way across the start line, he's pretty solid. It's where he was able to make a pass. He's good. He's doing something a little different here over the tunnel jump, trying to scrub that bad boy.
And William Barrett. We got William Barrett. Is that the number 15?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. William Barrett in that number 2 spot, turning a 2:02.439. A little faster than Chase Hayes.
Pit boards are out for our 3rd and 4th rider, Perrin and Paleologos. Carson Hall, first call for him. He's moved up 1 spot with a 2:06 lap time. So look back here, a 2:01, and, well, it was a 2:01. 2:10 now. That was interesting. So moving up 3 spots was Cameron Arthur in the number 14 spot. Moving up a couple of spots was Samuel DeGrange, as we continue to watch the moto, or the leaders, Haynes and Barrett, slug it out. 10 more minutes to go.
10 more minutes to go.
This is about the point at your local night race where the white flag's coming out.
Yeah, you're right.
5-second lap times. They've run 4 laps. We're going to go 5 for the C's, boys. 8 laps for the pros. 7-minute motos, yeah.
And William Barrett, to your point, has checked up a little bit. He's lost a little bit of time on Chase Haynes. That, or maybe Chase has wicked it up. We'll see on the lap times when they come through. But it looks like William Barrett, that last lap around, was trying to take a shot, wasn't really able to make anything work. And now he's got to reset.
Man, a fresh re-prep on the track, overcast. If you're a C rider, this doesn't get much better than that. You're stoked on that. Track is about as good as you could ask for. Track's pretty moist. It's not super rough. And Barrett on that 2-stroke, the 250F, being piloted by Chase Haynes, as Megawatt continues to scrub these floors, literally swabbing the deck here.
Oh, Megawatt Matt Watson up here. He's on his hands and knees. He's got the washcloth.
We're kidding. He's literally an announcer's floor. Never had this happen before.
We take care of our tower. We're very appreciative.
We are very proud of it, for sure.
Yeah, amen.
Not kidding. All right, another lap led. We're working on lap number 3 for the number 79, and he's pulling it out. Chase Haynes, you got something cooking, man. A 2:04 for Chase that time around. And the gap continues to grow. Excellent line choice there. He's going to set it in that deep rut. Leads him right to the mechanics area. Didn't even look over, didn't flinch. Different line there for William Barrett, outside in, trying to avoid some of those bumps. Barrett going to try to remount a charge. What does that even feel like? You know he's stoked. Haynes coming around, and Barrett trying to make something happen wide in that turn. Nice little wheelie there. See where they go. Inside for Haynes. Barrett follows double-double. Can he triple out? Nope.
Oh, there you go. I think that's where Haynes is getting some time on him right there in that 10 Commandments.
Let's check in on a lap time. A 2:04 for Haynes, 2:06 for Barrett, and Perrone, a 2:08 for Paleologos. There we go. Carson Hall with a 2:07, 2:10 for Tanner Johnson. Trent Salisbury Stake with a 2:05. Now that's solid. A 2:08 for Evan Terlecki. Evan creeping up to where his dad was. I've talked about this. His dad is Ryan Terlecki, former pro rider. And Ryan was in the C-Class 30 years ago to the day, just like his son, Evan Terlecki. Probably similar to Kiefer and his son and their little father-son duo they're having. So that's awesome to see. Terlecki, they're out of the Pacific Northwest. Washougal's where they call home. Colton McKnight and Tyler Lynch rounds out your top 10.
3 laps into it, 250C limited.
Barrett will just not go away.
Oh, no. Yeah, just as soon as you think Haynes is going to pull away, puts a little bit of a time gap, Barrett comes crawling back. Just hasn't been able. I feel like he's exerting a lot of energy to try and get up on that rear wheel. And then it's, I got nothing left.
He's going to have to commit and make something happen.
Got to dig deep.
So 2:06s for the top 3. So dead even. Haynes, Barrett, and Perrone all turning top 3s as we hit the mechanics area again. And Perrone looks like he might be on the march. They've kind of pulled away from Paleologos, and Carson Hall in the number 5 spot. Evan Terlecki jumps from 8th to 6th. Go get it, buddy.
On the move. Yeah, picked up 3. How about that for Tyler Lynch, another rider? He's picked up 3. 5 total positions, so not the best start for the 51 KTM, but making hay while the sun shines, baby.
That's right. Wyatt Larson's picked up 9 spots. He's only up to 24th. Anthony Polakowski has picked up 8 spots in the number 23 spot. 13 spots for Damian What's Up Holmes in 14th. So that dude went from 27th to 14th. Trying to get inside that top 10. If you can get into that magic number,
there's some, yeah.
Then your gate pick gets better. Everything gets a little better.
Increase. Hey, what do we say? We create opportunities. That's what that's about right there.
Yeah, I go back to my buddy in the 65 class, Max Tannenbaum. I think he had a total combined score of like 26. And the class was so crazy that his last moto was a 10th place finish, and it was good enough to get him the win.
That's
Cooper Webb was in that class, 20 some odd points. So don't give up.
Yeah, you see, it happens for sure.
With a first and a third, but his wasn't even that good. It was like a 4, a 6, and a 10, and he got like 20-some odd points. And the clock's so wacky.
There's your example. Once we get to the late in the week, you know, there are some scenarios where a guy, hey, I'm out, I'm leaving, load up the RV and go. But what you just mentioned, that's the reason you just keep the RV here. You never know what's going to happen out there.
You just got to keep going. There's the 41 of Perrin. He's not going to let go. He is latched on to Barrett. So 4 more minutes to go. They are 10 minutes into this race. And we've got 4 minutes, 25 seconds to go. There's a look at your leaders on the board there. Hayes, Barrett, Perrin, Peliologos, Hall, Taralecki up to 6, Lynch, McKnight, Johnson, Salisbury. The best of the TV dinners. I'll throw that out there. Don't come at me. Not the
Salisbury steak.
Salisbury steak. Serpents of the Sun, hot. And there's Barrett on that number 15, keeping the 2-stroke dream alive. And all the while, Chase Haynes has opened it up to a 5-second lead here. And this is where you see the guys that have really put in the work those last couple of laps.
Yeah, and Barrett with a little look over the shoulder right there, looking for Emmerich Perrin, the number 41 Yamaha, because he is not far behind him. Perrin, hey, he can see him, right? So what does that do for the confidence right there?
Yeah,
and when he checked in last time 2.4 seconds back. There he is, the number 41 Yamaha rolling through.
So there's another look at the 41 of Emmerich Perrin. And Emmerich has been right there in that spot for most of the moto. He's got Barrett just in front of him on the orange KTM as time, it's running out, man. He's got to figure this out. Hey, speaking of running out, time, whatever, that's a terrible segue. What are you doing tonight? You're playing some music tonight?
Yeah, man. We figured it's race day, race week is started. Not everybody's having a good week, so probably going to be some people hanging out over the beer tent. So we're going to be playing a little live music this evening, trying to pick up some of those spirits.
Yeah, don't call it quits just yet. Just abandon all hope and go to the beer tent. Let's go to have a good time. You're going to play some music. Our buddy Magic Mike Burkeen from the AMA puts on a great show. He's a fun guy, man. I love Mike Burkeen.
Yeah, Mike's making it happen for sure, and I'm super excited to do it. But no, first and foremost, we got to cover this racing beforehand. I am super impressed with what I'm seeing out of Chase Haynes once again, finding himself in that first place spot. The fourth place spot, though, Kyle Peliologos, he's been one to watch. He has been up towards the front. Talked to him a little bit earlier today on the podium. We know he's got the speed and the fitness to go along with it.
The red gear, that is an intimidating move there. The 79 on the Kawasaki. I'm guessing we're going to see the 2-lap board if we haven't already seen it yet. It's out, so the white flag will come out this go around.
And talking about Haynes rocking that red gear. Oh, one rider going down right next to him as he heads off into Storyland. Well, this is what we talk about, folks. You get towards the end of the race, you're starting to get through lap traffic. You got to be careful. You got to stay focused because you never know when a rider's going to make a mistake next to you. Chase Haynes getting through clean on that one. That was a close one for the number 79. But yeah, the green machine, he likes that red gear. He threw black pants on today, but he was a full-on red racer out there yesterday. And so Haynes, some of those guys superstitious. You know, they need the blue gloves.
Days, matching this, pairs with that.
Got to put this on first, right knee brace, then left sock or whatever. I don't know. Everybody's got their own thing. But whatever it is, Chase Haynes seems to have it figured out as the 79 makes his way through the center of the track.
Got the whole shot and is looking forward to seeing that white flag come out here. He will bring it out. 2-lap board is out. Transition over to a white flag as we work our way to the finish line under the Monster Energy trellis. And the red gear, green bike, there it is. One more lap to go for the whole shot Moto leader Chase Haynes out of Arizona. They are dancing in the streets right now, watching him do his thing.
And this is a big one for Haynes there as he checks in running a 2:08, still a solid lap time for the number 79. And just want to keep this thing rubber side down, keep the wheels rolling forward on this final lap. Got about a 7-second lead now over the 15 of William Barrett. Emmerich Perrin checking in once again, 5 seconds back in the 3rd place spot.
All right, so now you have to worry if you're Chase Haynes. We've seen this happen before. 3 motos ended for leaders on the last lap yesterday. So Chase Haynes is on. Let's just preserve this thing. Let's get through this. I saw it happen yesterday. That is not Axel Hodges with the 96, although he's got the same numbers.
Hodges was out here in the C-Class one year.
He was. I was here when he did it. The 79 of Chase Haynes.
And Haynes, as you can see right here, really taking his time. He checked up a little bit in the commandments. He didn't want to risk the rider in front of him getting squirrely and collecting him. So the 79 playing it smart here on this final lap, making the most of that lead that he's built up and trying to bring this thing home in the first Moto 250C Limited.
So about a minute's worth of work here for Chase Haynes out of Arizona. And he is going to lock up an elusive Moto win. It's impressive.
Yeah, without a doubt, Haynes has got something figured out here. Seems to be gelling well with this Loretta Lynn's track as he has continued to find himself towards the front of the field. William Barrett also deserving a big shout out on the number 15, running strong in the 2nd place spot. Emmerich Perrin holding down 3rd at the moment with Paleo Lagos in the 4th place spot. Carson Hall rounding out the top 5 with Colton McKnight, Evan Terlecki, Tyler Lynch, Damian Holmes, and Tanner Johnson rounding out the top 10 when they came to the white flag.
Here we go, one more turn to go for our leader. Chase Haynes can see it, he can feel it, he can taste it. The champagne, the bubbly, the smiles, the gold medal. It will be yours, the 250C Limited Moto 1 winner, Chase Haynes. Fantastic ride there. Looking for William Barrett on his KTM. There you go, William. Congratulations. Great ride for you, young man. Rounding out our podium is going to be Emmerich Perrin. Top 3, man. That's a fantastic accomplishment.
Yeah, absolutely. Those guys, if you're holding on to a medal, no matter the color, you are in this championship fight. Emmerich Perrin coming across the line only 4 seconds back from William Barrett, so he was pulling strong towards the end of that moto. That's going to be one to watch here in the next race.
I'll tell you one to watch. He's going to finish up probably better than 9th, but Damian Holmes passed 18 riders en route to a top 10 finish. So Damian Holmes probably raced himself into a championship picture. Can he throw down some 1s and 2s going forward? So Damian Holmes, shout out to you. Great ride.
Yeah, without a doubt. Looks like some tough luck there for the number 44 of Ethan Burns. He's waiting to cross the line there. But here in these C classes, especially, like you just said, Kevin, a 5th place, a 6th place, those aren't necessarily out of title contention. Not quite the same level of consistency in the C classes. And so sometimes we see that 8-1-1 or a 5-2-1 bringing home a title.
Well, and we're going to beat this dead horse, but the first moto you're put on the gate just randomly by spoon choice or whatever it is they use down there. So you may get a 41. So you got to battle through a terrible start, and then you get an 8th, and then guess what? Your next moto you're going on the gate 8th. So that definitely helps, and you will see the cream rise to the top a little bit easier as we get ready to go with our 250 Pro Sport. I'll put the old spectacles on, but we're not ready for that just yet. Jason Wygant, I know Chase Haynes is stoked to talk about his whole shot, his moto win, and we will toss it down to you. Bring that thing in, look it into the hands. Jason Wygant, take it away down there on the podium.
Check. Don't look behind the curtain. We're a mess back here. Check. All right, now we're back. All right, just couldn't get the microphone going, but it makes it easy when the whole shot and the gold medal go to the same person. Let's send a big congrats out to Chase Haynes. Rocking it out there, Chase. Hold that up too. We'll let you take some photos. Well done here in the C division to get a gold medal. Way to start the week off right in this class. First, it starts with that start. How'd you get that?
No idea. I was really inside gate and just held her wide, just hoping for the whole shot.
How was the rest of the moto?
It was good. Just got out front, tried to get a gap and pace myself.
Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, Dunlap, ASV, Maxima, Realty Providers, Team Green, Fly, everybody else. Thank you.
All right, Chase Haynes, everybody, your gold medalist. Let's hear it for Chase. Good job, Chase. See you go the rest of the week. You can go chill out. I'm going to talk second and third. We're looking for William Barrett, second place. There you go. Put that around. Congratulations. Going to give a silver medal to William Barrett. Good rod, William. Tell me about that race for you.
It was good. Track's pretty rough right now, but I finally got it dialed in. I know where I'm going. I felt pretty good that moto.
Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, my mom, my dad, Tyler Thompson, the whole TMA crew, Philip Graham with SoPro suspension, keeping my suspension always dialed in, Mike Anthony for keeping my motors always fresh, 110 Racing, and everybody else I forgot. Thank you for supporting me.
All right, there it is. William Barrett, second place. Let these bugs go by. It's Emmerich Perrin who ended up third. Emmerich Perrin. There you go. Thanks, Emmerich. And we got a bronze. Let's hear it for Emmerich Perrin. Dude, good job. All right, tell me about your moto.
Well, I had a good start. I was like top 3 in the first lap, and then I just rode my race. And then I was second at one point, got past, and just stayed consistent and just finished the race. That was it.
Dude, you got to be podium. You got to be pumped.
Hell yeah.
Who do you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, Teen Motorsports for giving me this opportunity, and then the Freeland and Hegmans for helping me while I'm down here. FXR for sure, and then Enjoy Seats, and then everybody else.
All right, Emmerich Perrin, third place. Let's hear it for him. All right. All right, thanks, boys. That was great racing in the C class. We thank you, and we send it back up to the tower.